Oh! Right. It's that time of the day. The monkey is ready. I am ready. Are you ready? Are you? Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Hi. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo. It's painting goo. Oh, stretching goo. Oh. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Oh, my spider knows it's time for the goo. Painting goo. It's painting goo. It's faking goo. I have yet to think of what to sing at that bit. I'm not very musical, if you haven't noticed. Much more visual than physical. Yet people listen to my painting stream. Hilarious. Where's my sip? Painting goo. 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 Painting goo. Ha! Oh, sip. Oh. Painting goo goo goo. Painting faking goo. It's painting goo. 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 Goo 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 goo. Painting goo. Goo 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 goo. All right, Myro. My marvelous monkey. Bring it home. Remind these flirting mortals the meaning of beauty and honor. Painting goo. Painting goo. Ah, glorious. If you filthy mortals have any honor, you will tip the monkey. Pay the monkey, because I do not. Never paid him once. Haven't even considered it. Greetings, my beloved Japanites, and welcome to another glorious episode of PEINTEINGU with I, your host, Defenderu, demigod of PEINTEINGU. My spina indeed knows it's time for the goo. My chi is beginning to flow. On a day like this, my chi is like Gracier. slowly dripping, roaring, like snare, around this feeble mortar shell that I have been imprisoned in as a result of my PEINTEINGU escapades in Chinese heaven. My descension into proper PEINTEINGU posture marks the beginning of yet another glorious episode of PEINTEINGU. I and my PEINTEINGU posse, Tobias, Beakus, Gross, keeper of the Dong-U, Boris, our resident Siberian bear, and of course, you know Myro the monkey quite well. We are currently debating whether or not to keep Garros the tiger as part of the PEINTEINGU posse, because for months now, a Canadian has been doing his job. Every day in the chat, ironically, only just now, as I say this, Staburu-sama does Garros' job for him. For those of you who are not aware, Garros' single purpose in life, since I procked him from the jungles of Colombia, is to remind you filthy mortals to like, share, and subscribe to PEINTEINGU. Like the PEINTEINGU, share the PEINTEINGU, subscribe to the PEINTEINGU, and above all else, pay for the PEINTEINGU. Filthy mortar scum! Foreign dogs! I am still adapting to communicating in a more apparently acceptable way to you sacks of dirt. My half-mortar side is constantly nagging at me. Like that dude that used to work behind Marcus Aurelius. Constantly reminding me that I am now, despite my constant attempt to delude myself of the contrary, I am now half-mortar myself. Relegated to this smelly, freshy vessel. It has been difficult, but the PEINTEINGU posse has made it easier to bear the burden that has been thrust upon me by the fucking Monkey King. I must cleanse my chi. Today, we return to Tokelauan to finish a painting of a yacht containing many niggers. Over the course of our adventure in this prime real estate we have discovered a local tribe worshipping a golden wrench. And of course, a PEINTEINGU would not be complete without the local kaiju getting involved. Godzilla has announced his presence with a glorious flame erupting from his gaping food hole. Of course, for comedic effect, the local sharks have also been chummed. Sometimes I just need to laugh at something derpy to brighten my spirits. I don't know about you. As the people fire in, Emmanuel Godsonu has much honor this day. He is the first in the chatu, followed by Margie Mayu. Maju. The only female that has survived Paintingu. For the moment. Maxed out barrel. Desmondu. Stavro-sama. I welcome you all to another glorious episode of Paintingu. I was thinking. Perhaps some classical. Maybe more uplifting tunage. The rain that has been constantly falling disturbed my sleep. So today, I have already consumed 2 coffees. Large coffees. And I feel quite aggressive. However, rather than indulge my wrath, methinks I should relax, soothe myself, and as a result, soothe you, you filthy murder scum. I just got paid, yay kittens. All in capital letters, no less. How many kittens do you possess now, Emmanuel Godsunu? Are you ankle deep in pussy? Furry pussy? Pussy of the fur? Chicken of the cave. There is a part of me that really wants another coffee, but I will probably start to get the jitters. I will make pact with myself. If I finish the agua, I can have more coffee. Hydration is apparently really important to these barely functioning brobs that you call bodies. Thank God my mind is still divine. Otherwise this would just be too much. There are 4 cats and 1 dog in this abode. Ah, you have eine canine. Was kind of canine? Oh, my shoulders. Oh, right. I believe tunage will help my chi flow better. I must inspect the tunes, actually. Because I have just been adding and adding and adding, like a German in the Holocaust. I am just shovering. What tunage suits my mood? Classical music that slaps is quite good. But methinks this good or reliable. I don't see Griff in the chat, so for at least the moment, I'm going to stick this on and see if it elevates my frequency. Indeed. I can feel it already. Yes. I have a chalk to paint. And a yacht to name. Let's do this. The canine is of the basset hound sort. Ah, gorgeous. A glorious canine breed. Ich liebe Hunden. Agreed. Agreed, Desmondu. I also do love the doggos. Me love woof woof. I praise my divine rag, my royal rag, and my divine knee in preparation for the goo. I should just call it my divine rag. It is, after all, mine. Right. Paint! Where are my bitches? Let's get them wet. They say not to marry your brush. But I do it all the time. Sip, sip. Right. Some ramen yarrow for the chalk. I will try to not have a giant brack Faris-looking thing near my visage. So get over there. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You will note the level of production on PEINTEINGU is unparalleled. PEINTEINGU, goo, goo. Sip Sip extends to H2O also. Sip Sip is everything liquid that I drink. Methinks I will eventually have a porcelain butter, white, perhaps ivory, bone ivory, almost beige, but classic Japanese just white butter that may or may not contain sake or some white rum. One day methinks I should indulge and get a little tipsy on stream again to harken back to the beginnings of PEINTEINGU. It would be hilarious. After you get the bitch wet, never forget to beat her. She is now prepared for the goo. Glorious. Apple. They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. What does a banana do? Keep the gay away? I love bananas. PEINTEINGU goo. Goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. PEINTEINGU goo. Goo 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 goo. One day, we shall visit Shark Island. PEINTEINGU goo. Goo 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 goo. PEINTEINGU goo. It's a beautiful place. Not to mention hilarious. You have a nut raft until you see, as far as your eyes can behold, many shapes, sizes, and color variations of shark. I have just now decided that a shark is not actually a cheetah shark. It is a chunky shark. Or that needs the only property a shark needs to be a shark is supreme spherical roundness. And of course the derpy eyes.
Painting goo goo.
And underbite. Underbite very important too.
Painting goo goo. Goo 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 goo.
Painting goo goo. Goo 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 goo. We will allow that rare to dry. Whilst our shark dries, what else? Oh yes! We must put the ray ring on the yacht. And also name the bitch. I believe we must also get a darker shade of violet. A darker and a lighter shade of violet, and attempt to stick some shadows and highlights on the Niggeryacht. There's some work to do on this PEINTEINGU. Where's the skinny bitch? Right. The ray ring. Whoop.
Painting goo goo goo.
If you're not singing along, you have no honor.
Painting goo 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 goo.
Paint. Go. Paint. Go. Painting goo 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 goo. SS Bottom Bitch, I believe, was the name we picked. Yes?
Painting goo goo. Goo 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 goo.
Hilarious name for a ship, yacht, boat, thing. Water vehicle. Oh, gross. Painting goo goo goo. Paint goo goo. Painting goo goo. Frem. Oh. SS Bottom Botch.
Paintingu.
I botched that. SS Bottom Botch. It's like when the music stops and they realize what's going on the island. It's like, yo, Dre! What's up, nigga? That nigga's worshipping a fucking wrench? Somebody has a paid for painting goo! Glorious! Who has honor this day? Iran Musker! Hello, Iran. How are you? Hello, painting goo. I love the goo. The goo loves you too, Iran. I often sit in my replica space dildo and eat McDonald's, fries, and watch the streams. Stirrer, I say! Just so you're aware, I am friends with Marvin Moose, and he also loves the goo. Bye! Iran reads a fascinating life. Your contribution and patronage to PEINTEINGU is much appreciated. Iran of Musk.
PEINTEINGU, goo 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 goo. PEINTEINGU, goo 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 goo.
Right! Your chi isn't throwing by now. There's something fucking wrong with you. Ah! Griffo-sama, welcome. Ah, Toikaru, welcome. Hi, SS bottom bitch. Iran is endearing, Luciferian with a fascinating life. Dre no rear doctoro. It's just pointing at Dr. Dre. You know, doctor. You lying fuck. Dr. Dre, no rear doctor. Oh, Griff. Here, lying scum. Good music. Are you serious? You have to be taking the piss, yeah? Oh, your God. Or is it just a certain part of this playlist that you don't like? Oh, God. Right. Time to give this shark its teeth. He may not be a rear doctor, but he is a notorious rear doctor. Oh, the wordplay with the Japu speak is just fucking. Japu, speaking Japu, is an endless source of hilarious enjoyment. No, I like this musical. What music was I playing when you were like, these tunes suck? Can't even remember now. I thought it was this. Oh, that's hilarious. Right. My attempt overall my mission with the retarded chickens, the sharks. What else? Flamingos. What else have I painted that has been quite... Oh! Japanese Paris ostriches. Ostriches? Ostriches. They were quite derpy. But my overall objective is to create a creature that has achieved maximum derp. If I ever do make a video game or a comic book, one of them's gonna be, instead of Max Payne, Max Derp. You can do a parody of Max Payne, where like instead of bullet time, he's so obviously retarded that all the bad guys feel bad for him, so they intentionally miss. It's like, oh no, I can't shoot the retard. And he's just like busting in with like, you know, the long leather coat and fucking like 2 fully automatic M9 Berettas or whatever, the Rafika mod thing, like, and he's just like, no! And they're all like running away and take, like, anytime they shoot, they intentionally miss. And he thinks he can dodge bullets and like can't die. Max Derp. Is it a blessing or a curse? Oh fuck. Painting goo goo goo. Apparently the head of like America's largest insurance company, like the CEO of an American insurance company, was like shot in the chest, like he was like gangland murder stuff, like it was a hit, like some dude in a mask went up and just like shot him in the chest and got away on a bicycle. I've seen people saying that it's like people are like facing the reaping from all the like the COVID bullshit, all the funny money. Or like any potential loose ends and stuff like that, like, you know. Although he could have just been like a dirty fuck in general, like, you know. But you don't get killed like that, somebody really, unless somebody really wants you dead, like. Typically.
Paintingu, goo 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 goo. Paintingu.
Technogu. Is like Doom techno. Yeah, it kind of is, yeah. Like similar rhythm. Baby parrots are very derpy in real life. Yeah, well I suppose, yeah. When I think about it, like just like huge eyes on the side of their heads, like health insurance company. I know, like it's pure sus. Like that hit video was wild. The weird part was how awkwardly the assailant handled his weapon. Suggests it wasn't professional. Yeah, like the reality is like there are people out there that like you could just hand money to and be like, go kill this person, and they'd do it. Especially now, because you have all these like freaks from the woke, culture, who are like, you know, like the Destiny type. Do you know what I mean? For anybody who doesn't know what the like Destiny's like a streamer who's like just one of the most rancid human beings I've ever come across. Like, and he's really big. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, just did a thing with like apparently just did awful shit with Nick Fuentes, like, you know, it's like these people are gone in the head, like, do you know what I mean? But unfortunately, I mean, one of the realities that's been a reality for a while is like you have these people who exist in the public eye and who are allowed to exist in the public eye for various reasons. You know, like all sorts of people have a vested interest financially and ideologically for people like Nick Fuentes and Destiny to reach a lot of specifically young people. That's why it's called the culture war. Like, do you know what I mean? Like there are like not obviously. If you look and you pay attention and you're honest, it is evident that there are people out there that whose like objective is to sway culture in a particular way, you know, and there's good ones and bad ones, and like that's not spoken about, you know. It's all like politics and shit. Politics is just a ruse. Politics is theater. Politics is like, look over here, look over there, look over here, look over there, look over there again, now look over here again. Like, that's all politics is. The real shit is like in culture and the market of ideas. Cause like there's always been that thing of like some like Elon Musk. If Elon Musk tweets something or says something, because he's Elon Musk and because of what he represents, because of what he symbolizes, loads of people would be like, oh, I agree with him, without even like thinking about shit, you know? It's just like automatic. It's the same as celebrities. A celebrity endorses a product and a lot of people go, I'm gonna buy that now. We know this to be true. That's why people do it. That's why people like, you know. And the reason people are so annoyed in various ways, one of the reasons is because when you have like a product like Bud Light and then you put a tranny on it, like they're literally inverting everything, where they're like, okay, we want your culture to be this now, but they can't force it, so they're trying to like just slowly just wear you down by being like, it's just like, you know, pedophilia and gay is okay. Pedophilia and gay is okay. Pedophilia and gay is okay. And you're like, what the fuck? No, it's not. Like, that's crazy. But just like years and years and years of it, and like people just start to get worn down. Of like, they'll eventually get to the point where they're like, well, like, what's the context? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, in what way? Like, what angle are you coming from? And then they'll get interested in it. It's like, it's the same with anything. It's like, if you just keep fucking saying it, someone will eventually, like, you know, be interested. Paint! And it's fucked up. Like, it's fucked up how that, like, you know, the whole Pavlov's dog shit. Like, it's like, if you appeal to the animalistic primal nature of man, you can really fucking manipulate him and then like use him for like what you want to use him for. Like, and there are people out there that do that, and they're really good at it, and they've been doing it for a long time. And there's like they have like whole fucking what are essentially religious ideals like behind all this shit. And it's not just the Jews, and it's not just like, you know, the Illuminati, and like there's loads of them. There's loads of different, like, it's been around so long, it's been going so long that there's like loads of different, you know, forms of it now. Like, yeah, you can take a meta perspective and be like, okay, generally these are the bad guys and these are the good guys. But even then, if you go even more meta than bad and good, you get to just like what is and why things are that way. Like, why is bad a thing? Why is evil allowed to propagate and stuff? And that's where you start to learn all this like kind of enlightening shit where it's like evil has a purpose. And that's not being just utilitarian, you know? It's like seeing the purpose of things in its entirety, in its holistic sense of like, well, why are pedophiles allowed to exist? It's like, well, ultimately you have a problem where if I'm a man and you're a man and you do something that we think is horrible, if I just kill you, you know, there's not like, sure, there's like a kind of a karmic, you know, like, yeah, the monster's dead, like, you know, but like the damage is done. The child is traumatized, the people are traumatized, everybody doesn't trust, you know, certain like people who like stuck up for him, who thought he was a good guy or something. Maybe you don't trust those people's judgment anymore or some shit like that. Like, so the damage is done. So there could be an argument that like you shouldn't kill him, you should try and like save him. But like, how do you go about that? How do you go about like remapping and remolding someone? And even if you can do it to him, who around you is going to be like, oh yeah, I trust Barry now, even though he did that horrible thing like 10 years ago. There's just certain things that like are experimented with and put on people as a societal like ideal or concept. And it's ironic how like on the one hand it's like they're doing loads of evil shit by manipulating your primal instincts, but then it's your primal instincts that are like, no, he bad man because did bad thing. And like that's good though, because like when you think it out logically, it's like something as like horrific as like pedophilia is like, that's like, there's almost no like I can't think of like a rational excuse for that, because like you're only causing damage, doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, you could way easier rationalize murder, which is crazy. That's how bad that shit is, that you could way easier be like, you know, explain why you brutally murdered someone, and like people would be like, do you know what, yeah, he's got a point, you know. Like, but like the other thing, like, fuck, like, that's why you have this like fucked up situation now where like it's in video games, it's in movies, it's in all this thing where they're like trying to like, no, the snake in the garden's like totally okay, don't mind the snake, the snake is good. Like, it's like fuck it, it's like trying to invert your perspective of what you know to be true. And because that's where the gaslighting comes in and all this shit, where you're like, no, I know you're evil, and then they're like, yeah, but what is evil? And it's like, I think the current like objective of man's like collective conscious soul right now is to learn how to maintain your calm and maintain your shit, because you can't physically kill the monster, you have to outthink it, and it's a really intelligent monster.
So you can't just be like, kill the demon, because it's like the Hydra. It's like, you can't just kill it. Like, you need to outplay it. This is chess. And it's like spiritual and mental chess. So as frustrating and as fucking seemingly like, you know, that's just bullshit, why can't we just kill the bad thing? It's like, there's a purpose to conquering something like that on that level. On the mental, emotional, spiritual level of using sheer willpower and like in both sense of like being stubborn with your will and also using your willpower to like learn and grow and pay attention to things and like adapt mentally to this like all pervasive demonic kind of force that is like testing you. It's like, it's trying to convince you that you're better off dead in a lot of ways, like, do you know what I mean? Which again is like one of the reasons why I wouldn't be fucking surprised if we found out why there was a lot of fucking parasites, because it's like, that makes sense to me, like, you know, an outward entity being like, oh, I can use these things like for various reasons, and then also like get them to self-delete when I don't need them anymore. Koof Nuremberg 2.0 is on its way. Buzzards are circling. Yeah, I can only imagine. Key jingles for the perpetually infantile. We all know the people at the top won't see any repercussions, especially orange steer. But that's no, like, you can't say that though. You know, we all know the people at the top won't see any repercussions. You're just not the repercussions you're thinking of that you would like to see. You don't know what they will face like in the next life, or what they're gonna what they face every day. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you don't know if they're being punished like right now all the time in a way that you wouldn't understand because you're not them, and it's like profoundly like poetic. You know what I mean? Like, I think, like, I do believe that God, everything ends up like sorting itself out. Like, everybody has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And even if like it looks like somebody got it, it's like, oh, he lived and died and like, you know, got away with all this crap. It's like, did he though? You don't know where he is right now. You don't know what's happening to him. Like, you know, you don't know, like, you know. you don't know, like, you know. Jaguar CEO doubled down, must be bankrupting on purpose. I hit raw dong lover. Oh, fucking brilliant. So funny. Golden parachutes for Fagwar is possible. Oh, that's hilarious. I think the underbite is probably my favorite aspect of the shark. I was only thinking about this yesterday, that I think like it's so true that whites love themes, because like I think that's what really gets my creative juices flowing, is like you do one tactical turtle and then you're like, oh, I could do loads of these, and then you do one fucking you know, you do Gary Goose or like one of the ducks, and you're like, oh, I could do loads of these. The same with the shark is after happening now, and the pigs as well, the grid pigs. Like, I want to do loads of pigs with like weapons and stuff, and then I want to do loads of sharks that are just like all the different types of shark, but they're just like fat and derpy looking. Like a hammerhead, it looks so funny if I did it right, like, as the eyes are already like out here and all, like. I was not speaking to the next life. There must have been certain protections for the elites when the word came down, not judging their eternal souls. That's the big man's job. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I suppose. In that context, you're correct that they will not face any judgment of their fellow man, typically, like, you know. So, like, I'd love to know, like, what Epstein's last moments were like, and if he actually did die. Like, did he self-delete? Did somebody go in and, like, you know, murk his ass at the behest of somebody else? You know, did he pay someone to do it? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many possibilities and all. That's what I find fascinating about, like, news. Just, like, in general. It's like, the news, this is what happened. Today, a renowned, suspected pedophile has been, you know, suicided or, like, committed suicide after being caught and, like, put in a cell and that. And then it's like, oh, the cameras shut down and all this shit. Like, and that's just one thing. Like, that's just one story from fairly recent history that immediately, you don't even need to look deep into it, but immediately you're just like, what in the name of good fuck is going on? And there's an endless supply of recent or, you know, really fucking old or, like, perhaps even myth level, but there's, like, an endless supply of it, like, story after story after story of all sorts of mental shit. And it's like only certain ones, it's like, you know, well, the experts tell us that this is true, you know, based on the books written by these dudes, this is true. And it's like, the ability to actually verify shit is so, like, elusive, you know. No matter what you come across, there always seems to be some kind of, like, counter or, like, like, you know, like, possible. No, it's like nothing seems like absolute, you know. Like, I've said that a few times. It's like there's an exception to, like, every rule. There's rules to this place, but there's, like, almost always an exception to a rule. So rules are, like, that's why I like saying typically. It's like, or generally, it's like anywhere from 60 to 80% of the time X is gonna happen if you do Y or whatever. But there's always an outlier of, like, well, yeah, I mean, like, we've done it 6 million times in a row, but, like, this one time we did it, this happened. And then you get people trying to replicate it, like, do you know what I mean? It's fascinating. Like. Right. Yeah, I won't put lemon yellow on the boat. Just use regular yellow.
PEINTEINGU. PEINTEINGU.
Oh, glorious. I don't know what it is about that bit. I just love it. Just bought a bottle of red wine. I'll be tipsy tonight. Ooh, look at you. And the vino. It's been a while since I drank. I think it's a Chianti. Ooh. 11 quid, not bad. Paint stripper in a bottle. It's vinegar and turpentine. Really keeping the Irish stereotypes alive. Will you be having red or white, Sabaru? Indian or Caucasian? Give this chalk some eye horrors. But I must also drain the dragon. All this agua has me pissing like a racehorse. I shall return in a moment. Wait. Oh no, there's still tunages. Grant. Oh shit. Vanderath. Oh! So cold. So cold. Oh, fuck. It's like pissing in freezer. Oh. Oh, so cold. Red. White gives me the brain pain. The brain pain. Right, I have consumed the agua. In a ritter wire, I shall go and make myself some gloriously hot java. Right. Time to make this chalk nice and derpy. I will be doing your portrait in the new year. Ah! I look forward to it. I would consider it an honor to be painted by a oil painter. Oh, gross. Dry, you bitch.
Painting Goo Goo.
Methinks I should praise a hair comb in the afro of the nigger drinking the Hennessy. Ah, I see the problem now.
Painting Goo 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 Goo.
Quickly switch tunage. Right. I thought that was the end of it there. I found this morning. That's not it. That's an ad. Right, let's check this out. Oh. Hip Hop Shamasanu. Very Japu. The Brack Ghetto Japu. Hip-hopperson.
Indeed.
Starts to slowly wiggle and bob. It grows on you, does it not? It's funky. Oh. Oh. I felt a few pops in my spine at that time. Ugh.
Paintingu. Paintingu.
The bings and bongs are kind of like a jazz Japu samurai festivus mix. Envision the samurai elites pie-eyed on opium in a smoke-filled dome. Pie-eyed on opium, that's hilarious. Oh god.
Painting goo goo goo.
Send Rink need those tracks for painting wars. I will send into telegram later. I could actually. Methinks 2 seconds. Painting goo goo doo 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 doo. Telegram.
This is Emma.
How dare you! That is not Emma! You have no idea! You know nothing about the female! Where is this? Wo ist es? Right. PEINTEINGU. YouTube. Where's the thing? Yes, so much ads. Jesus.
Painting goo goo.
The rink has been placed inside a telegram. Yeah, that Emma is fraud. like Emma is. You know nothing about Emma. Defender, you know there are more than one females called Emma. What? Noni? like female right me. Imagine.
Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo.
The perfect music for a derpy shark. Isn't he beautiful? Oh my god, the baby yellow sharks. That's a furry grown shark right there. They're that derpy all the way through. Right. Reg. Niggers. Yacht. I believe that's that. Hilarious. Right. My Barov Japanites. Was not as wrong as I was expecting it to be, but I do indeed have other shit to do. Like eat something. Okay. Tokelauan Niggeryacht is complete. I have but to sign this bitch. You know the drill? If you wish to purchase the PEINTEINGU, simply ask. $200 is the ballpark. Prices are negotiable depending on your financial situation and your location in the realm. Can't pay for the PEINTEINGU? Simply pay for PEINTEINGU. Can't pay for PEINTEINGU or pay for the PEINTEINGU? Buy a sticker. It has been sighted. How derpery does a shark swim? They tend to bob on the surface, like beach bar.
PEINTEINGU goo 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 goo. PEINTEINGU goo goo goo.
Right. That is it. That is the end of the goo. So if I were you, I would pay for the PEINTEINGU. Filthy mortaru. I shall return, same time, same price. Same hip-hoppity PEINTEINGU energy. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. GMTU. Be there if you have any honor. In the meantime, my Barov Japanites, and all you other filthy mortals, do yourself a favor. Be good, be true, and be beautiful. And I shall see you soon. And remember, above all else, pay for PEINTEINGU! Sayonara.